Published, 13:32 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 17th of March 2018. Updated, 17:13 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 17th of March 2018. Ireland secured a Six Nations Grand Slam at Twickenham with a 25-14 victory over England. Joe Schmidt's side led from the first to the final whistle, with tries from Gary Ringrose, Jacob Stockdale and CJ Stander carrying them to victory. Here, Sportsmail's Glenn Williams runs the rule over both sets of players from Twickenham. Ireland scrum half Conor Murray, centre, impressed again behind the scrum at Twickenham. Anthony Watson 5 made a hash of the high ball for Ringrose's try. Pulled off with injury in first half. Johnny May 6 unable to make a huge impact due to the arm wrestle nature of the game but went over late on. Jonathan Joseph 6 tried to inject some pace but was defended expertly by Ringrose. Ben To 6 intriguing battle with Archie in midfield. Came into it a little more in the second half. Elliot Daly 7 easily England's best back. Scored 2 tries and always looked the most likely. Elliot Daly scored twice for Eddie Jones' side, but it was not enough to avoid defeat. Owen Farrell 6.5 Ireland's first try started with his silly late tackle on Rob Kearney. Slightly redeemed himself with grubber for Daly's score. Richard Wigglesworth 6 looked comfortable enough with his Saracens half-back partner outside him. Mako Vunipola 5 needs to get that spark back. Was up against a quality Irish front row. Dylan Hartley 6 had the bit between his teeth on his return and made a few strong carries. Dylan Hartley returned to the England front row and the captain made a few strong carries. Kyle Sinkler 5.5 penalised a couple of times for ill discipline. Some exciting glimpses in open play, however. Maro Itoje 5 conceded a couple of penalties and looked well off the pace. Looks very tired. George Crees 6 his impact in the line-out was felt from the off but had a relatively quiet afternoon. Chris Robshaw 6 work rate again cannot be questioned but the Irish back row were just immense. James Haskell 7 put in 100% and ran his socks off, especially when the game broke up. James Haskell, who made a rare start in the back row, was tireless in defeat for England. Simmons' 6 tight game didn't suit his style. Found it difficult to utilise his pace in open play. Jamie George, on for Hartley 58 feet, 6 tough afternoon for all English front rows. Unable to affect the game in a great way. Joe Marler, on for Vunipola 54, 6 made a couple of big hits as the game opened up late. Ondon Cole, on for Sinkler 53 feet, 6 steadied the scrum after he was introduced, which was much needed. Joe Launchbury, on for Cruise 70 feet, 6 had little time to really make an impact on proceedings. Danny Kerr looked to inject some pace into a struggling England side after coming on. Armand, on for Simmons 66 feet, 6 earned his second cap. A willing runner when England were chasing the game. Danny Kerr, on for Wigglesworth 59 feet, 6 stuck to his task well. His kicking, as ever, a useful tool. George Ford, on for Joseph 26 feet, 6.5 made a difference when introduced with his distribution and link-up play with Farrell. Mike Brown, on for Watson 33 feet, 6 Ireland's kicking game really tested him but lovely offload for Daly's second. Rob Kearney 8 solid as ever under the high ball and cut some lovely lines in attack. Keith Earls 6.5 solid defensive display from the wing. Massive hit on May in the second half. Gary Ringrose 8 on hand to mop up the first try and tested his opposite number in defence. Gary Ringrose scored the first try of the game after profiting from an error by Anthony Watson. Bundy Archie 6.5 sliced through England's defence for the second try. Perhaps lucky to escape without a yellow for shoulder barge on Daly. Jacob Stockdale 7.5 wonderful chip and gather for crucial third try. First player to score 7 in one championship. Johnny Sexton 7-1 awful miss from the tee but controlled the game nicely with Murray from then on. Johnny Sexton missed one simple kick but controlled the game with his half-back partner Conor Murray. 8.5 speed of play and game management was tremendous. Superb with a boot, too. Cian Healy 8 had the beating of his opposite number at scrum time. Reliable as ever. Rory Best 6.5 a solid showing from the Ireland skipper. Crucial to their excellent set piece. Teague Furlong 8 excellent carrying option when Ireland went short off number 9. Solid in set piece, too. Ireland and Lions prop Teague Furlong impressed at the set piece and in open play on Saturday. James Ryan 8 impressed in his breakthrough campaign. Looks a real find for this Ireland side. Ian Henderson 7 big presence at the breakdown, hit the rucks hard and solid line-out option. Peter O'Mahony 6.5 sin binned for pulling down a maul. An otherwise safe display from the flanker. Dan Levy 8 another stand-up display from the Leinster flanker. Brought huge power for the visitors. CJ Stander 7.5 went over for the second try. Carried well and hit the breakdowns when called upon. CJ Stander showed great strength to score Ireland's second try during the first half. Cian Cronin, on for best 65 feet, 6.5 such a useful player to have as a replacement. Showed power in abundance when he came on. Jack McGrath, on for Healy 51 feet, 6.5 continued where Healy left off. Another safe pair of hands. Andrew Porter, on for Furlong 65 feet, 6.5 another find for Ireland. Immense power in open play and at the scrum. Replacement prop Jack McGrath celebrates Ireland's victory with a Triple Crown trophy. Devon Toner, on for Ryan 66 feet, 6 another seasoned campaigner and more than useful line-out option. Geordie Murphy, on for O'Mahony 74 feet, Kieran Marmion, on for Ills 74 feet, J. Joey Carberry, on for Sexton 33 feet, off 40 feet, on 66 feet, 6.5 looked bright and exciting after replacing Sexton. Jordan Larmour, on for Archie 56 feet, 7 showed his electric pace with a sharp break after coming on, which almost led to the fourth try.